Hello and welcome to Class A. This session is all about the buyer-focused fundamentals. So in this class, we're going over all the basics for working with buyers and all the stuff you need to get started with buyers, which really is where most mentees should start. Listings are harder, they're more skill-based. So buyers are where most folks are going to kind of get ready and get rolling. So this is the best place to start, which is why it's Class A, right? So for this class, hopefully you've gone through the material already. Now we're going to go over the homework and the rough stuff that the class can't teach you, okay? So the first thing we're supposed to do is create a needs and want list and create a tour of 4 to 5 properties based on that criteria. So we're going to assume that you have me, your buyer, looking for a 3 bedroom, at least one in some change bath house. Okay, it doesn't have to be 2 full bath, but it needs to be at least 2 bathrooms, right? And we're looking in the town of Chehalis. So find me 4 to 5 homes that meet that criteria, and we will go from there. Now, when we find homes, if you're in the training program, let me know. We can do a tour. We can come on out and we can actually walk through homes. Some people I know that are in the class are too far away. If you're too far away, it's going to be tough, right? But if you can come down and do a tour, it would be good practice. If you can't, I'm not going to beat you up over it, but you're going to have a harder time at showings if you don't practice, okay? So once you get together with these couple of homes, we need to print out printout, right? So let's hop on over to here and share screen. We're gonna share, where to go? Can I show this whole window? This whole window. Okay. So when you log into the MLS, it looks something like this. And you're gonna click on the matrix and relist. And it'll bring you to something like this. Now we're going to search for a general. We're going to look for active properties because no one wants to buy a sold home. It's not on the market, right? We're going to look in the Lewis County. And we're going to look at Chehalis. We're going to look for a 3 bed. And let's make it just a 2 bath. And I actually have a little button in the way. There we go. So we'll search and there's 12 matches. So we have all these guys. For the sake of this one, I'm going to click on one of our in-house listings. So let's take a look at 252 Romerman Road with Paula Burrows, the legendary, right? So what we need to do now is make a printout because we're going to show this home to someone. When we show a home, we want to make sure we know what the heck we're talking about. So we should always print out a sheet for ourselves and a sheet for the clients. So one of the first things we always want to look at before we do anything, take a look at the flood map up here. Make sure it's all orange. If it's not all orange, then you know they're in flood, and that's going to be a series of other problems. It's something you want to know ahead of time. If it is a big vacant land lot, take a look at the property map, figure out where the lot lines are. If you're in the suburbs, there's a fence. It's way easier. If you have rural land, you want to know where the property lines are. Customers are always going to ask. But once you kind of have a general idea of what's going on, we need to print that sheet. So we're going to go down here to the bottom, and we're going to click Print. And we're going to print 2 different things. We're going to do the client full and the, where is it? Oh my goodness. Residential agent detail.